those who don't know me, they cut me out. Blessed are those that I find, you know. Poto Luga Silver, they on my way out. Hey. My name is Moshcar, the KLUB, Mara City Makafiri, Black Center himself. And today, can I never know the North Mob, but I'll let the brothers do their own intros. Brothers, let's start this side.
I'm King. I go by the name Orieblxckmaestro. To run that black ball.
I need to draw trophy all the way, black poo. You know how we do it, bro.
Except, Brass, I have questions for you, icebreaker questions. Yeah. We do this before we start with the podcast every day. Or every Sunday. I'm gonna give you two. After Mega O. Would you rather have a lifetime supply of your favorite resource or be able to travel anywhere for free? Lifetime resource. Yeah. What would be a lifetime resource that you would like?
Money.
No. Trophy. Would you prioritize your personal values or professional ambitions?
I'm a very private person on top.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna. My professional gets a lot of passion, you know.
Yeah.
Really busy.
Yeah.
I don't really think personal values.
Personal values.
Yeah, I believe more in what I believe in. I believe style. I'm trying to get so yeah, let's do that.
Okay, last one for Ori. Is honesty always the best policy, even if it hurts somebody's feelings?
No. If it Thomas, loyalty is a scarce commodity in our line of business. So, like respect the honest.
Alright, last order for trophy. Is it morally acceptable to prioritize your own happiness above others' needs?
Is it morally
acceptable?
Acceptable again to a social convention.
Thank you. But more so your moral campus, does your moral campus agree with?
I feel like if anything, no one gives a fuck about anyone. So honest, as much as you put people up in all when it ended, so now I'd say happiness should. It's a must already before everyone else is happy. Because I want to more bigger than more fatty. Thank you.
Mara.
We're not going to be too more pain.
So this gives you another question, Hore. When we are acquainted with other people, what's the how do you rank these things? Or okay, Joe, no Brian how trophy. Moshcar today. No, okay, Moshcar. What do you prioritize? Or okay, his morals are aligned, let's say, or I can tolerate them, or do you be like, okay, this man is resourceful, even though the morals stay hardy? Yeah.
Even that way, like, even with all, I'm sorry. If you didn't come couple long relationship in this time. It's an overtime thing. I said that even though you can make friends within like 2 days.
2 days, sure.
Get a lot of joke. It always takes time for you to say this person, okay, I can align myself with this person. So based on what they believe in, how they say the things. None of the money that's why. That's part of the thing.
That's part of.
We're not fighting. No, we're sorry. They say there is no terrible. We have other things, bigger things to speak about.
I feel. Okay, I'm gonna open the show now. This is the third episode of the Culture Club, and you know how we open it. Always with the verse. The verse for today say, "Keep it or game and are there for so season I pay for the mineral carry lenko." No. So, gents, I wanna start from the beginning. So, okay, for trophy, I came across you guys on the other day in the street.
Yeah.
I don't know who posted it. I think it was Cider. Cider was but hey, you get my diva, get trophy. And then after an date, I think you came back North Links. I think that's the next one. They did Rishani was that. And then for my prep I went in, got Tomo Diga in Rajo. who are these niggas? Who are these niggas? I even came across Orieblxckmaestro, Orieblxck before and so on. And what I liked about your catalog, so songs from 5 years ago, and one thing I always check for from that 5 years, not consistent, one track per year up until now, but it was dead. I want to join a trophy for one. You were a project person once.
Most consistent.
Why don't know what the freestyle? I don't know what freestyle it's about. Freestyle. Yeah. So when did it start for you? When did music start for you? Okay, sharp. Did you even post prior the SoundCloud era? Data file or automate SoundCloud?
Data file.
Yeah.
Music in 14, 15.
Which year was this?
I think 2012. And then like, keep on nigga Toma, cause like nigga pull out with your man, I want to put this style and stuff.
Sure.
It's a cool.
Was a cool.
At that time, but
Yeah.
I like the idea. That's why I got inspired. There was this other nigga called Kulcha. That nigga was fire.
Yeah.
So nigga aspire on channel low key. So get home, do my research. Like how do you put words together?
Yeah.
Thought if it out to a point where we're not actually putting words together for no meaning. Like you have to put meaning to these words. It makes sense at some point. So yeah, that's when I started making like being introduced to music. But I started recording maybe grade 11. I think it was 2014. Yeah, 14. That's when I started like recording SoundCloud.
When a trophy, when did it start for you?
It's fun. I came a long time, bro. Gary, it came in a great man. 7, 8. Somewhere more. I don't know how old I was then. But I get in the year, get a lot of Joe, the niggas and AKAs are doing it. Anyhow, Joe, I was like, let me just try this thing. She felt like I couldn't bother with you. And then yeah, man, that's when I started like recording. I think same age, around the same age. 15, get a call, 16.
Yeah, rapper and she told me adolescent. I've noticed this. Yeah, rapper told me I want to ask you guys this question. I want to know how much you know about your music. What's special about the song Understand?
Give it Tilango Genius Sleepy, 2018, 2019.
Yeah.
Not sure. The song was actually like part of because Genius EP nearly 8 tracks, I remember.
Yeah.
And like nigga named it according to like the first letters of each song.
Sure.
So if you look at like, all the first letters, they make out a Genius.
Yeah.
So
that's genius.
yeah, I want to so the song was actually about back in the day, niggas not dead. That's what I was like. It was about my squad. It was about my squad, like the hustle and then getting it out there. Actually, that was about it.
Yeah.
And then I feel like Celia switch or somewhere. I don't know if it's the same song. I don't know if switch or something. And I was speaking about this other friend of mine who was struggling. And like he used to I used to go to school with him. This other like prestigious school.
Yeah.
And me and him were in like the same struggles on Twitter. School fees. We were always like, we didn't know what's up with the school fees. What? So yeah, I used to like chill with him. We were always like two guys that chill and us. That's how we became friends.
It's a particular school fee.
Until I'm about to say, I was like, hey, this nigga struggles more than me. And then like he had like he was HIV positive, and so he was like going, he couldn't find like medication and shit. So it was that type of shit, like so that's how we became friends. Only to find out he's a rapper too.
Yeah.
And he's fire.
He's fire.
He's more fire than me. Like that nigga was like fire.
Yeah, that's I think we shouldn't name the whole but
I wouldn't call his name out. Even now, like get it,
Since another way.
Yeah, that's my home. You know what? Like it's not the same as back in the day, but like
of course,
check out more and then.
Oriwera, there's a song called Who Am I? What was that song about? What was happening when you made that song?
I was going through a lot. Because I remember like the niggas that I used to chill.
Yeah.
like I wasn't appreciated enough. I thought my skill wasn't like appreciated enough. Like it was like come on. Just that so I felt like I needed to say something. Like people been counting me out. So I had to stand up for myself and say, like easy yeah, it was just the point they'll prove a point. Yeah, or I'm not making too.
I asked you guys about these songs because these are the first songs on both of your songs. So you understand was your first one and then whoever else. So, and I picked up a common theme even up until now. As much as Nelaba Fana no Telehula, you guys always prepare to a message. Obviously, the already been as much as but I want to say, what are you saying, what are you saying? And then I wonder how you guys feel about this one. In today's market, the art of saying something is not as prioritized as the art of sounding good. But what I liked about you guys, you can do the like the quality major people. Okay, I sound good, but no, I'm caring. So I wanted to ask if that's something you guys do purposely. If there's something like I'm a camper or gents, I'm fun. So I saw a boy. I
it's not many times or the left hand with a buyer, niggas who just as good would coexist. I mean, can't get inspiration and chilling from the gotta do that. I gotta do that. So like without niggas outside, we're already moving and evolving really too.
Sure.
So I think there's been a push for it or for now to be the song gotta make sense and that's how we structure a song. The song gotta have foundation. That's not right about you. I mean now what you to measure sounding good and actually saying something. Because at some point stop playing with music.
Sure.
It's a very spiritual thing. Because music timeless. Yeah. Your voice is on record for a lifetime.
Forever, bro.
Forever. Sure. So you have to say something, bro, because you're actually
say something, nigga.
That's big.
You're basically saying you want to preach.
You want to preach.
Here's the pulpit, So I feel. So when did you guys start working? And when did you start making music? Bucks, okay.
Yeah, shout out to Bucks.
Bucks.
The original goes.
Yeah, Andrew. I was meant to go for a shoot. Yeah, I'm not on the CBD. And the Bucks being Bucks, it's always hands on.
Sure. So I can attest to that.
So I was left. I didn't even know his music. I didn't say this, but I thought first time.
Which year was this? Give me fun that container.
Yeah, what's Jizo?
Yeah, go for a kind of
mix one now. DJ. Mix in a side.
I water type like otherwise I water type like. Alright, I want to go the assignment, yeah, PTA. Oh, before I touch on that, yesterday you were on before it's a what the project and how you structure songs. Yesterday you were on a kirigi, part of a conversation on the X streets, and everyone like
oh yeah,
the consumers appreciating the craft of making tapes and just consuming singles. So I saw your feelings about those things. But how do you guys feel? Remo, especially I want to say this as an artist myself. But whole thing, double HP. And then the whole thing changes. Have I introduced like Moshcar? Project so how does that make you feel? Also, we can also put in this thing where you have to be consistent content. You must be an artist. You have to show up consistent. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like you are robbed of an era that you feel you belong in, or sharp in?
I know personally I feel wrong. Because some of us really take too much and like we put everything more crafting. Because you know what's beautiful, like music, sure. Like an artist is telling his story based on observations and experiences. So, it gotta make sense for you before it makes sense to the people. So, no way, but then we just do it because I'm not a personally, because I'm used to. Sure. I'm used to like album Sunday song. Like I'm an album person. So yeah, I think what's our break? Pagella ne ira sense ke at some point.
Or maybe because Najo never any time like I remember nigga obsessed over Forest Hill Drive and to him the Barafa. I think that's why in the project I had to tell you. Can you at least feel like it has to sound as good as those? No, I feel like I haven't reached that level. Sure. So I feel like that's why we didn't like feel like a voice thing out go tweet. I was like, yo, I feel like no lower album, it doesn't matter. Like Moto you like you won't even ask or okay, why is that pine? Like why pine? Why karna le like mo chali pine lo ka. Like
Sure.
When they do those things, like they get people who are really insecure about them. Why pine you fix that? Why mo no la ko mafelo? One sort like why the snippet ko mafelo sample nya na one sort those things.
But I'm interested in.
I was about to say, Ora, do you feel like the people are not interested enough? Not to say they're not interested, they're just not interested enough.
They're not hyped about the shit.
Yeah.
But as an artist, do you feel like we should be entitled to how the consumer consumes the product?
Or do you think we should be entitled?
Do you feel like we should feel like, hey, Joe, I don't know, Joe. Take back 1, 2, 3 cents away. When I first started to this extent, one great ish. Very true, because I feel like one, two. As much as we want it like that, are we also being very considerate to the consumer as well? Because remember, I'll give you an example. Like I just said, when I come across you, hello, roll out your Kurant or whatsoever. What I liked about you was music, but what I liked about you was the image whatsoever. How music how? Hakata da ka mentality. Okay, let me see what else he has. I want to be sold. Or the image again warning does it sound like the good music? Already that's a few steps into your artistic whatsoever. Don't you feel like it's fair game for you to try and sell me the other stories that you want me as a listener to know? Okay, man, telling obviously as a rapper don't catch, but I'm thinking about somebody who's just an average listener.
Average person, whoa.
Yeah, just average. It's one who we are going to 9
to 5 was we
traffic.
That's why I think the key pila, the special key of music is to target like to try by all means to be emotional and relatable. That's what Nagi still a music. I have to talk about something somebody somewhere is going through the same shit. It has to be like relatable.
Because like no, I agree. Because like no, we think that was already. Because they didn't have a come to the language since they're in title already.
No, yeah.
Motofile young guy. So like, because then first of all, expression can be wrong. So when I'm going to express it, that means I'm going to affiti. And so I'm going to know that can take one and like Uber Eats.
Yeah.
She was like, yo, also like. Doesn't matter if like thousands of people hear the song. As long as not out of you go. But I was like, also it gets tricky when it becomes commercial in the comics. So you wanna make money from it.
Sure.
We also feel entitled that okay, I wanna make this project simply equal. Because I'm putting my life on the line.
Sure.
I'm an artist. This is my what you gotta eat tricky because you can also say they can't be entitled. You can one sort of
I agree, very tricky.
Hence the Mabalante can Sakam emotionally.
But it's all artist subjective.
Sure. I want to slide into that thing over in your comments. It's a part of the business again, or part of the artist again, the business side, you know. And I like it more leveling your. I give the upcoming or getting one. So I want to ask you guys, Ori. What is music business to you? Hemotar music business. What is the business about your music? Is your business intact? Is your business in line? Yeah, your music business is in line. What are you thinking about?
I'll be lying. I have an answer, a straight answer for sure. Because now I wasn't too attached to the business side of things.
Sure.
But now, currently, I'm starting to be more interested, more on, like, this is the business side of music, and I have to know. Because at the end of the day, you're not independent. It takes a lot to be independent.
It takes a whole lot.
So, I'm focusing more on, like, the music, like, business side of things.
Sure. Where a trophy?
Now, okay, they gave me the opportunity now for the Kagile one time. You know what originally was dealing with his own stuff.
Sure.
But then how we know better music. I know the trophy. I know what type of one.
Sure.
So yeah, now fortunately enough, I was like tapped in enough. So I had the time, enough time. I wasn't dealing with a lot, so I got disturbed. So I'd say Najo. I'm trying to get like my album, the rollout has to like look clean, and like sometimes you don't have the resources to like do what you want to do. You always try to get the message across, and that's what you're trying to do. Because that's what business is, trying to sell something. If you can I let this idea, no, you're going to say very half hour. Then if you don't first spotlight, I'm not show you. Hence, like I remember you said like something like demand rollout to high. I like that you said that like this nigga he sees or trophy's trying to sell something. Even though it's not like not everybody sees it, but you're like, okay, I see it. They go on a texture.
And it's important. It's important like what they say. I see a branding, but what a common theme, Joe. It's totally teams that this keep for me. You know, level at the single or level white faces, blue and what's Say the pay, right? One sort team is a constant theme. Chachine by your change about no material, but don't know what was the meaning behind why got you was a white and don't know meaning of but I asked about the business because, like we were saying, being independent is very tricky. It's very hard.
Speaking of Brendan fan.
Michael J. If you don't get it, beat it. If you don't get it, eat it, please.
If you see this shit, nigga better be scared. God damn it.
God damn shit.
Can't get it.
So, you were scared with that?
Before. Oh, yeah. We were saying being independent is very hard. And it's very hard precisely because we're against the big machine. The machine. So we have to fight. When you're doing your launch, I'm like, hey, because it's also testament to see how many people are willing to put money behind the trophy brand, brand. And it starts like that because, hey Joe, how are you gonna compete with a machine that's funded by somebody who country? But numbers wise, you can match the niggas that are in the state. So how do you find these other avenues within the talent, within the art of it? Okay, sharp, what's that streaming? Right to stream as party. But if I have these many streams, 80% to 90% of these streams, how could I? Especially if you have a catalog. So how do you maximize I'm gonna make a bit of guap out of this. Or can already funny for other things, so like the match and whatnot. And I see people are interested in your movement. But it is a mole, but the graphic designer, and I like how you guys are welcoming to that. So I was wondering, are you guys thinking of something or like a maximize a bit business? I'm saying this to say this because personally to especially with gaming it's not only music. But for because everybody, since the first guys to say we want to go independent, we want to be independent.
It became a whole thing.
It became a whole thing. So there's other things we have to sell with being independent. On top of being independent, launch. You must watch from now. You don't nothing do with it. So we have to make a blueprint. And the people I want to bring on this platform, that's the takeaway I want them to take already. As much as demons are blind music, but they're tapped in. About failing to Zaga makes things move.
Makes it work.
So yeah, I was saying that to say, Jets, please. Because it's a I'm looking, I'm watching. And if I'm watching, it's full time. There's some fun because it's everything is 2 years time on phone moving. And about but now on to the next. Let's break down Kuranta. Like I said, that's how I caught wave of you. You were rolling it out. The Jolbata video, like black and white.
It's too much.
What's the name of the project? Kuranta. This is what independent looks like. What is Kuranta to you? What message were you trying to portray in there? How was making that project? Sure.
So individually, before the concept of Kuranta, I felt like in the process of making the project, I felt like I'm telling like my experience, my daily experience. So like that's how like I mean, this is my daily life and I'm reporting this. Somebody is listening some way. The same way by Ranga Buranta. They listen, they don't care stories about. So that's how I felt breaking down my everyday life. And that's about it. That's about it.
Uno, can I get some more?
COVID, nigga.
I think it was just, but I had to pull up for the show. So,
Makes me
Kamara Puranta, there's a specific line that I like. And it,
Don't die.
nah, it's good.
the bullets are how vulnerable you are to your music. Because after that line, is this man really that vulnerable? When my auntie told me her days are numbered, the guitar one prank.
Ish. Real life shit.
That's real life for a man to put that on wax.
Yeah.
And when I perform at that time, I would perform and say and then I got to feel okay, the demon is very vulnerable in this music. How was your relationship, if you don't mind me asking? How was your relationship with your auntie? Because I don't think that's the only song you highlighted her on. I think Limo Solo will let the guy,
A relationship I got with my auntie Jewish. They were deeply blind. Like it's like a stool together, like Mama's a lagan something too much. Sure, like Mutiloring, Andrea, playing a go, previous Spanish. Sure. So if you span la Mamilo, stuff. So Mutona couldn't reprimand the pila. All a joke, yeah, I give Mutiloring Mama Zalamar, all the masculinity and all out there, no. All out there, no. One sort of bread. So you Mutiloring and Nasa Vici. There's a lot of things on Sara Mara making a first star. Like, don't have the opportunity to even if what she's this. I'm both some way, I'm trying to follow the age. Oh, it's always a busy one. The level of what we're interested in dreaming. Sure, interest on Sara so edu. No, no, Mama Zalaga like Mama Zalaga or Tavelan I wanna. Sure. So I felt like my auntie na extra mile. Sure. So yeah, that's why in Haiti, let's say Levadi.
So Spitori comes in.
Yeah.
You know, it changes the whole outlook of SA hip hop whatsoever. But I start to feel like it's struggling to become national. What, in your humble opinion, what do you think? Because we know them personally.
Yeah.
But what do you think is needed for us to bridge that national market? Because I would say it must be I would say maybe pound, so maybe words. 25, I think they will do something. These guys are national. They can go perform in all 9 provinces whatsoever. But there are some guys that are just behind whatsoever. What do you think is besides a strong fan base, what do you think musically can be done for Spitori to appeal to the rest of South Africa?
We can't relate. Share the feeling. Because like I don't know what to relate the feeling. We all human.
We all feel things.
We all feel one try to brag. So how we like in the musical linear, because like music brag it's an international level.
Sure.
Doesn't matter like a Spanish or as long as it has the ambience to one try to brag. Yeah. One try. I feel like Baba Nchiwa batang no, juba either like feeling, like loro mo total ke le khosa, tla Eastern Cape, like I can not tap the mara feeling ya, le loro au, koro mo fe interest loro jo, ne pina ya beta mara gizuru di manare,
sure.
But this song is hard.
Yeah, he's saying something.
He's saying something and I can feel it. Yeah, I feel like erga at that aspect in your on the musical in your shape up it. Sure, somewhere.
Why not trophy?
Yeah, I'd say the same thing, more or less the same thing. Since they package it proper, we should stop. And also, I think we should stop packaging Spraga, say local. As much as it's the package as a local, say Pretoria. Like, that's not a bad thing. We do it too much for the Pretoria audience. And we see like small things, I don't know if, but I might be wrong also. I guess so. But I feel like also like Lili Bizola P. Like if Ubita Pina like Gaspitori, there's like a marketing impact it's gonna have. Sure. Some people don't know what carrying, for instance. Maybe this hall, maybe go Malanga with this hall cargo.
Sure.
Ubita Pina cargo. Some people are gonna be interested just based off the name. Then because I know that there's some Zulu songs like umzulu wa tota ka bore ya o re
Sure.
ka go
Abash.
one mara ka bona maybe something what cartels
Yeah.
something like into familiar alone maybe I can tap in and then Zulu I'm gonna be like nah bro I can put a pin like what cartel
Sure.
okay and I also feel like there's an element of gatekeeping sound because I feel like I'm gonna be very political controversial
Please be.
press
the red button.
like there's like Osima man
Yeah,
there's pounds.
sure.
Both these guys, they had like a similar breakthrough.
Yeah.
Sure. But Pounds has had a bigger song, slightly.
Slightly,
Because
yeah.
like it's sitting on like maybe the meter, 6 or something.
6, yeah.
Small Man is playing like 4 lane, 3. But if you look at Small Man, he's like Joe, he's present.
Yeah.
Sure.
But they're not treating Pounds the same way.
Yeah.
Sure.
And he had like the same breakthrough, like he had the same numbers, he had the same everything, bro. Like he was there, not a thing.
Sure.
But he's not.
It's not
He's not there. It goes back to gatekeeping. We saw what they did with Reese, MTV. They can't put him number 1. When we talk about it, Reese. As much as it doesn't do like commercial, like rollout, the PR, but nigga, we can't be taking away who the Damano drop a project. They better 3 million nigga pay. As I promote,
Sure.
There's things like that too, like. But gatekeeper like that sound, maybe it's because it's not in Nguni language.
Maybe,
It's because Kestwana, But if it's Zulu Tosa, it sells more because most people know Zulu. Also through the continent.
But
Population and also like the continent knows more Nguni than
Yes,
Tswana,
true.
Zimbabwe, Nigeria, they know Zulu.
Yeah.
They don't know. They know Zulu.
Yeah, I also thought that was one of the biggest factors. They have the Nguni advantage. Every province has a Zulu community.
Bro,
Like
even
literally
in
every province.
America, but how tomorrow Africa, but Zulu. That's the first thing. Shaka Zulu.
Yeah. So another thing I always had I spoke to Subuk about it. We were coming back from the shoot, from your shoot.
Yeah.
Got a job. What people reshota industry, Joe? Reshota industry.
Right.
The personnel is there, the talent is there.
Yeah.
But we are lacking other elements. It's part of the reason why I'm doing this as well.
Yeah.
So, okay, so we can all rap, we can all make music. But if we are all rapping and then we are pulling up as all rappers, who's making sure the rappers are getting shot? Who's making sure the stories are being sold as well? Because as much as we can sell the music, we need to sell the story. Okay, Joe, solo, okay, Gurantara, and then we need the media part of things. I was go Cotton Fest. This is another thing that I think that I shot about more people. They're gonna go to Cotton Fest.
And I wasn't happy about that also. Come calling about place at the stage.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't happy about that too. That's part of the gatekeeping. But some actor on the biggest stage, go banker stage.
But who was on the main stage and you feel like?
I don't want to say names. I don't want to get political. But there were some artists I feel like, come on, GT had a better year. Muchiri had a better year.
Sure.
I feel like they should be on the main stage.
Pounds. I thought Pounds deserved the main stage.
And then he was like on the banker stage or whatever.
So I was saying, Usman performer. As a performer.
Was it the banker stage?
Banker, yeah, at the bank.
Okay,
Dr. Pepper Waname. And there was this other OG I forgot. And I'm like, this is what we are missing. We don't have OGs that are actively participating, that are actively pulling us into the game. All our OGs still want to rap.
They still want to be relevant.
They want to be relevant. They still compete with the same spotlight as us. So now we have to look at young niggas to be the OGs. We have to.
It's tricky.
It's tricky, but now my question is: doesn't this open up a space for another regular series?
Now is it?
Josie, we come quick get it in Sibo. Mama hata misa na amufili mara kasipule
like kid man game
Sure.
What
did you feel reason why like I feel like people rap I feel to go changing feature Mariona kai bona ito feature ontswara mara honali individuals nyana tailoring, I tell the shop.
Because if it's on top of the land, there's no OGs to like put things in order.
Oh,
so
yeah.
now we're new to this shit. There's gonna be egos.
This nigga, oh.
So it won't work already. I'm OG or really okay. When I learn mama, hey, Moshcar. There's no like regulation here.
Yeah.
I just pay me.
Like you spot on, bro.
But yeah, man, I guess with the talent, we just have to back on the talent or but slowly but surely, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful because if we let this wave run out, this shit get to the
crazy.
It cannot go away before it hits national and continental level. Since it's
because you're fit, you're not that thing. You get fit over boys and bags. Boys and bags. 5K.
Once I give you out, but that we're gonna make it. Okay, I think we're gonna go into the closing. I'm still good. All right. Jess, thank you for coming.
Yeah, man.
Outside.
Let me see if I forgot something. Yes, I did forget something. You're working on the Black Ball EP.
Yeah.
When yesterday you mentioned that you might cough out. You might cough out another project. Yeah. But you some tapped in just. But anyway, yes, let's talk about the Black Ball EP. If there's anything you want to disclose or if you want to keep something secret, you can do so.
Yeah,
but let's speak on that.
Secret. Just know beautiful music, relatable music, just more but again, spiritual alignment.
Ramadan Mubarak.
So you're Muslim?
Kirata question now. I wanna Islam, like there's this guy, Mufti Ming.
Sure.
Yeah, that guy has been luring me into the Islamic religion. Sure. So, I like the Islamic religion.
Did you grow up Christian?
Yeah.
So you might
know what Christian I get about the Duavolu. Christian about the Duavolu. I get to auto you to a black ball, a little melena thing. It's a bit like crack on Taloja. Because, like, if you like a rice, one sort of brag. Auto you to nothing, Kamara Pina massive.
So you're coming out October?
Yeah.
October will be the Black Ball EP trophy. You hit that or answer something else.
Project everything.
Yeah.
I feel like I get me match.
Yeah.
Who am I waiting for?
That was enough.
I have like a nice thing coming, crazy idea, concept. It's coming up on Twitter. It's like, whoa, but I'm working on something crazy. I'm gonna talk about maybe another project because I feel like I still have like that energy organ today. Because like why not? I'm sorry.
Sure.
Consistent.
Yeah, that's what we're working on. Yeah, that's about it.
All right. In closing, but they're important because my OGs used to do this a lot. The people that inspire me used to do this a lot. Ashule fala, you like wanna have a timer. Kina go rap. All I need is advice. I don't need anything else. What's that one advice you're gonna give? You're on your deathbed, so you're on your deathbed. He just needs one advice. With that one advice, he's gonna make it.
I can advise you because I'm talking colleague.
Sure.
And then I recreate in different ways.
Sure.
So I can't advise you one. I'm gonna the basics. But then I also create like the way. Because if you like I can tailoring, it's between way and because like music is strong, brag.
That's actually the advice.
Yeah. We really please go.
Sure.
Wanhlala
You
Brian.
phonela
Yo
Phonela
phone, yo calling.
Wantshwara Brian. Phonela wena. So ebya.
Trophy.
Yeah, I need tough, but I would get it. More or less, or become thing, or if you're really gonna do this, since there's a saying that I like if you don't push on top, probably you get on motor, I get it. Can I rent? I get a pinnacle squad, but going to Satawan. Once you start running, you can never stop. Make sure you're running towards something instead of from it. So that's one thing I'll tell you. If you're actually gonna do this shit, you better do this shit.
All in.
Do what you got. Because I'm covering it's a spiritual thing. It's a what. But if you're gonna be chasing something, because there's people like Motalan calling for that. What if you go here?
Sure.
And it's not your calling or no either. You're gonna make sure with it is because hard work can beat talent. You're gonna have to chase it. You're gonna have to at any cost.
I love that. Hey, really emotional. But anyway, in closing, I'm gonna ask the brothers to hit me with 4 lights each. A trophy. Give us some. Can be from your tape, it can be from an exclusive. But there has to be trophy 4 lights. Or 8. You can go.
Yeah. Colossal mind state, immortal hot taste. I pull out my ace of spade, pragmatic slum race. That's more haze, brain hogging the pace. I'm Scorsese with directing the lace. You more Tracy, little man, you a fake. They specialize in poor cadence. It's more tasteless, audacious. You need more trial rounds than court cases. Better judgment, less faces. Better get the tastes. Cancel Jada, but your will can never justify my failures. We set it off and let it burn like wildfire. We desire minus, trying to rap, reduce the tire riders. We the better minus, more desire, let the gold find us. They resort to violence when it's lopsided, satire. I don't know, that's all I got, bro.
Let's go.
Okay, now I don't have much to say, but go.
What that's for?
Lene tsaka tlatwa la ka gungu. Sakiranta kenya ka chumpa libito la. Bale mention ka marandom bomba. Minisketa ya pareka bonga. Nale my brother sokot. Kamara kasi we oh fuck. That's it, my name is Moshcar, the Recover Sutra, Amara City Makafeli. Yeah, man. This is the Culture Club. I'm with Trophy and Ori. Yeah, thank you for another great episode. The joke. Catch the North more. We out.
Yeah, tango.
Easy job.
But thank you, Jess. That was a chat.